Hello everyone, and welcome back to InfinityCraft. And today we're starting out this episode flying right into the glorious capital city that we began construction of last episode. But as you can see, it isn't really much of a capital city so far. In fact, it's actually just a couple city blocks, so not really much of a city. But that is actually what we're going to be rectifying in today's episode, turning these few buildings into a sprawling metropolitan downtown. And of course it starts raining right in the beginning of the video. But before we get working on any sorts of massive projects, I need to catch you all up on what's been happening in between episodes. So, first off, we did some interiors on stream. The stream is still up on the YouTube channel. Go check out the VOD if you have a lot of time. Second, I've been doing a ton of enchanting. So as you can see, I got myself a really good new diamond shovel, and I also finally got myself some shoes. I don't know why I didn't have any shoes. And there, that's all that I've done in the last month. But now I think it's time we got ourselves some help in this big project. And I know just the guy for the job. Oh my gosh, what has he been up to over here? We've got, what is this, a gantry crane? That's what it looks like. And a big old factory down here. And just a big airship, and also, I guess, a shulker monster. But one thing I'm not seeing here is Too Much Mustard himself. Where is he? He isn't in here, and he isn't in here either. Well, he's definitely not in here. Dang, this guy is elusive. Where is he? Hello? Oh. Ugh, that's embarrassing. Well, I suppose I'm just gonna be waiting here until he gets online. Oh, hello. So I have a proposal to make. So you've seen the big capital city, the one that I've been working on, the big one.
Yeah.
Would you like to join me working on that?
Yes.
All right. For sure, business. I think we're going to need to gather materials.
Okay.
I'm gonna make like a grocery list.
Oh.
Yes, shulker boxes would be fantastic.
Okay, I need to empty out all mine.
All right, so we've gotten all the materials together, and I have a screenshot on my second monitor, and I'm gonna just try a bit of an example building here. We're running a bit low on mobbled cobblestone, so I think we should just try and use it sparingly. Wheat series. What? All right, so Too Much Mustard is now working on the first batch of buildings, and we sort of have a system laid out. I'm going around and laying out some layouts for buildings. Too Much Mustard's gonna go around and build the walls and structure and things, and I'm gonna go in and just texture and maybe add a roof. Definitely add a roof. I don't know why I said maybe. So let's get working. So as you saw in that time lapse, I was laying out a bunch of foundations, but I actually ran out of cobblestone, so I'm going to need to gather some right now. Okay, but now that we actually got all the materials ready, it's time to get working. Okay, folks, this may actually just go to show how slow of a builder I am, but Too Much Mustard has managed to complete every single one of the foundations I laid out and completed all the walls, whereas I've managed to texture and add roofs to 1.5 buildings. I think I may be realizing why it's taken so long to build this city. But without any further ado, let's continue building. Ooh, it's done. But holy cow, that took a long time. Detailing all of these houses and making the texturing feel fairly natural and organic was not an easy task. But as you may be noticing, this whole place now looks a little bit off because, you know, the path blocks just suddenly end, so I'm going to need to fill in the roads here. Oh boy, I am hoping with all of my life that I have some gravel lying around somewhere. Oh, thank God I have gravel. Oh my gosh, gravel. I don't have any dirt. How can I not have dirt? Well, time to put this new shovel to use. Hopefully digging up dirt back here shouldn't cause any problems. We're thousands of blocks away from anyone's base. Okay, here we go. Now I've finally replenished all my dirt supplies. Rirework Focket. Okay, time to begin the coarse dirtage. All right, folks, I added in a bunch of coarse dirt, and I also added in a bunch of leaves. Hey, I'm about to get some cool loot here. It'd be really cool if he dropped his trident. He dropped his trident! No way. Cool. Ah, yes. Oh, there's so much cool stuff we can do with this. We can make a charged creeper farm for whatever reason. But there's one last thing that I knew I wanted to have in this city from the beginning of the project, but I don't know if I'll have time to add it in today's episode, just given the scope of the project. And that's some of the decorated pots. So these are the plain brick pots. And I thought it would be really cool if, to give this city a bit of a distinction, replace all these plain pots with the decorated ones, just to make it seem like these people working here had a bit more skill in their craft and maybe they were better at crafting the pots. Whereas the people in the capital city of my empire maybe don't have the exact same techniques but can still create the pots. So I'm just going to try and fly around on these last few rockets I have. I don't exactly know where the trail ruins spawn, but I feel like that's part of the fun of it, is just sort of exploring the world. I think they spawn in forests, but I'm not sure. Well, this definitely has already been loaded. Yeah, I've almost gone in a full circle. Well, actually, no, I'm almost basically at my base now, and I still haven't seen anything yet. Oh. What? What is this? Why would you put something this like this on my lawn? Whoever. This is... What? What is this? And how have I not seen it? Whoa! Whoa, what? Who is that? What is this? Well, this explains something. Wow, ow! Jeez. Yeah, this explains why bits of it are floating, but why would someone build this basically on my lawn? What? Why? What are you getting out of this? There's no one who lives around here, so no one really has an incentive to build something out here. Fake Blossom's just over there, but she isn't online really anymore. And Too Much Mustard's all the way out there, and a few people are over there, so who would build something like this? And what does it do? What is it? This big gray tower? It appears to have some sort of gravity something, or there's some sort of like anomaly. In fact, that's probably a good name for it. Yeah, I like the ring of that, the anomaly, because I have no clue what this thing is, so I'm just gonna be able to create my own name for it, I guess. I want to know more about this and why it lets me levitate. That's like this. Whoa. I want to know why it does this. I want to get more information on it. Oh, nice sunset. Why don't we just... Could we just ask it? You reckon we could just ask this big gravitational thingy, tower thing, what it is? Well, there's no harm in trying. Why don't we just go, what are you? We could ask, why are you? But more like, what are you, I think. And we'll see if this thing, this big gray tower, responds to our DM. Or I guess the Minecraft equivalent of a DM. But yeah, as I'm almost out of rockets, I think this is kind of just a sign that maybe we weren't destined to find any trail ruins around our base. To be fair, I think a lot of this land has already been loaded before the update. So yeah, maybe for another episode we'll go back and do that. But we got to get this show on the road here, because this video is already way behind schedule as I've been gone for about a week. But I gotta keep my eye peeled for any sort of responses from that big thing, because that could give us some very useful information on what gravitational powers it has that are making us levitate, because I'd like to try and acquire that power myself. Because imagine just being able to levitate, control gravity. That would be crazy. So if we can find some way to commune with it and potentially acquire its power, then we could be unstoppable. I mean, imagine the redstone that could be had if we had the capability to invert gravity. That could be game-changing. Oh, we are going to have to start some sort of institution to study this thing. This could be big. But as that anomaly seems fairly dormant right now, I think we should probably just continue on with our plans. And so the next thing I want to add here is a big harbor here, a big port, a big dock, somewhere where ships from other places could come through and bring off goods, that sort of thing. So I'm just gonna lay out some rough stone plans here for what I want to build. Okay, I've got a plan laid out here, and obviously this isn't going to be the final length of it. It's going to be much longer, but as the city is still quite incomplete, I didn't see a reason to build an entire dock here. But this should be a good starting point so we can get some ships and things in here in front of it. But first, we actually have to fill it in. Okay, so I want some sort of filler to go in those holes there, and I think I had an idea. What if we just took some deep slate, tiles, and bricks, some stairs, started with the dark tiles, went up to the lighter bricks, and then finished off with some cobbled deep slate. Ah, yeah, I really like that. I had to raise it up a bit so we could make space for docks, but I think it still looks good. So let's get building. Okay, so I'm actually not 100% happy with how the deep slate looks, so I'm actually going to try swapping it out for tough. Yeah, that's a whole lot better. Wow, okay, we've done some learning here, folks. Don't build anything in water with an elytra equipped. It makes it about 1 billion times harder because you'll just be sitting there doing this. Yeah, you can't really do much like this. Also, dark oak looks like darker spruce. Looks like it's wet, right? Kind of a cool detail. But I suppose I should work on the backside of this wall here before I forget about it and it just stays like this permanently. Although not gonna lie, that would be pretty funny. Well, okay, who would have known that filling in the area behind your retaining wall would make it feel a lot more like a retaining wall? It's news to me. But now I think Too Much Mustard and I are just gonna work on adding some boats down here on the docks because, you know, it's a harbor, so adding in some boats down here is gonna make it feel a lot more lively and like there's a lot of trade and commerce going on. But first, I just have to wait for him to, you know, get online, which is something I've been doing a lot this episode. And so starting us off here, I really want this ship to look sort of like a caravel here. So I'm taking a lot of inspiration from a YouTuber called Lord Dacker. I think Lord Dacker, that seems right. I'm not quite sure. I'm terribly sorry. Okay, folks, the caravel is done, and I'm actually super happy with how this whole thing has come together. I think it's mainly the colors that do it for me. Just all these like blues and reds really make it look almost like a fantasy style ship. And then also I just think how the rigging looks actually mildly realistic was a huge achievement for me. So yeah, really happy with how this boat has come together. Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. Oh my God. It's like a march. They're marching on my position. I'm preparing for them to pull out like 17th century muskets. They're marching in like a line formation. Okay, so the surprise that I was talking about from Too Much Mustard is, if you all don't know, Too Much Mustard's base is sort of steampunk themed, and so he was thinking about building a big airship sort of thing docked somewhere around the city, but we had the I think more creative and also more funny idea of having an island with a big propeller on the bottom just anchored to this tower here as his first little mark on this city. Yeah, so instead of building an airship maybe docked to a floating island, it's just going to be a floating island that is an airship. So Too Much Mustard is just getting some materials together right now so we can work on this build. Why do I hear villagers?
I don't know.
No, wait, what? I know where the villagers that were in the village that I destroyed a few episodes ago went. They're in the nether. They're in the nether. Oh my God. How many are there?
Bro.
There might only be one. Poor guy. His friends probably all died in the fires, man. We gotta trap him in a hole, I guess. We can actually bring this guy back to the city. What? All right, so I actually have to leave for a little while, but I'd like to show Too Much Mustard building this project up here. So I'm actually just going to leave this account recording a time lapse while he does that. So yeah, let's go. All right, folks, yes, I really like how this build came together. And as you may or may not have been able to notice, I had to take over for Too Much Mustard in building this because he had to leave. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, no. Oh, no. But yeah, this isn't really even my build, or my build style for that matter, so I'm not really the judge of this one. And right now is when I would usually be saying, but before we get building, I have to fix my elytra. But instead of fixing my elytra, I'm cleaning up this, and also this, and also this. So I'll get back to y'all when I'm done putting back together my base, which is in absolute shambles. You know, I'm not even gonna bother with the trapdoors right now, but I am going to bother with this, because this definitely shows my combat prowess against Mr. Noob of Doom. This definitely doesn't show that he was wearing leather armor. And now to get you back to your house. And there, now he's most definitely back home. Yep, nothing wrong with that at all. Oh wait, no, it was Mr. Window Man. Oh no. I may or may not have just killed Mr. Window Man. Oh my gosh, that really was him. That was Mr. Window Man. I just murdered him in cold blood. What have I done? Well, that is very, very unfortunate, but at least he will be remembered in some capacity. However, I did get my elytra all fixed up, so now it's time to head back to the capital city to build the last boat for today's episode, at least. Oh my. Oh my. How many shulkers do you reckon this is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 shulkers. 21. I can't wait to get this all sorted back into the storage system. Oh wait, no, never mind. There was one in my inventory. Make that 22. All right, so I want this just to be a little one-masted fishing boat out here on the water. Something really simple looking, but also something still pretty detailed. All right, so back here, I think I want this to be a little covered cabin. All right, I like how that came together, but now it's time to work on the sails. And if you've ever seen a junk boat in real life, you'll know what I'm talking about. But they have these sails that almost look like big fans, almost like accordion style fans. Very neat looking sails, and I'm going to try and represent them here in Minecraft. All right, so I think this looks fine for the mast and those like support things, but now I want to go grab some more colorful wool for the sails. First, I just want to make sure I don't have some random wool lying around here. Wait, what is this? Beats? Wait, could this be what I think it is? Did it respond to us? Did it commune with us? Wait, we need to check this now. We need to check this out now. What does beats mean? Is it in some weird way trying to rep Beats by Dre? But what could it mean by just saying beats? Like, that doesn't really give me much information about what it is. I mean, it obviously isn't a beetroot. Whoa. This definitely wasn't here last time. Whatever it means by beats, it really wants to get the message across. And what are these chests for here? And who might know this wood? I envy them. They must have a lot of time. I don't know if I want to open this. I mean, they're not trapped, I guess, so I must be... I hope this doesn't mean what I think it means. Uh-oh. Is it saying that we need to fill all 1, 2, 3, 4, 30 of these double chests with beetroots? That's not good. Because if I want to get every chance I can to commune with this, right, to be able to speak with whatever entity or whatever this is, I'm going to need to fulfill its requests. And if its request is 30 double chests of beetroots, that's a lot of beetroots. Well, it looks like we're going to be doing a lot of farming next episode. But I guess that's where we're going to leave off today's episode, because we definitely do not have time to farm all that today. Anyways, my name has been Void Doctor, and please hit the like button so I can feel some fleeting moment of joy after the realization that I may be having to farm 30 double chests of beetroots in the next episode. And also, don't forget to subscribe. But I'll see you all in the next video, and bye for now.